Hi. That'll be 1978. Need a bag?
Nah.
Hey, sorry, you forgot. I'll come back for him eventually.
Can I get change for the machines as well?
Sure.
That girl that was just here a second ago. Where'd she go?
Who?
She was just here. I saw her. Where is she?
Sir, I don't know what you're talking about. What the hell, man?
I ain't gonna ask again.
What the hell was that?
He's just a bad decision. The problem with some bad decisions is when they follow you, it doesn't matter which gas station you try to hide in.
But where do you want to be? That's the question that matters, right?
I'm traveling down to Florida. You'll make fun of me. I always wanted to work as a princess in Disney World. I had this vivid dream where there were castles around me and everyone was happy. And it became one of those dreams that you don't forget about for the longest time. It's like your subconscious trying to tell you something.
It's funny how an internal experience like dreams can affect our external experiences. In some of my dreams, they're so close to reality that they make me think they actually happened. I interact with the occasional strangers in my daily life. Then after some time when I'm awake, I try to talk with them about it, and then I realize they didn't actually happen, and they just see me like I'm some crazy guy. While I keep remembering those memories that never happened.
Maybe they didn't happen, but the feelings were there. That means it's real, right? We spend a third of our lives asleep. Around 11% of our mental experiences are dreams. I think dreams are as real as reality. They coexist simultaneously, always affecting each other. It's like saying someone is not praying for not moving their lips. It's an inner experience. You are the only one who can tell if it's really real.
Oh, it's real as we're both stuck here tonight.
Unless you happen to have a car.
So you need a ride.
And just leave with a stranger you met 5 minutes ago. That, in theory, would sound very cool, but I don't think I can leave my entire life behind for a trip to Florida. That would be kind of insane.
The only type of people who can do that are maybe wanted criminals or something like that.
Well, I guess I won't be sleeping tonight much after this. I'll hit the machines in the hall. You wanna come along?
Okay.
Wanted criminal. That's funny. You know, I'd say the same about someone working at a gas station at night in the middle of nothing.
Unfortunately, there's no interesting story behind me. Not a wanted criminal or in the witness protection program. I'm just a guy who works nights here. I don't mind. It's calm. I can put some more time into reading and writing.
So you're a writer then?
I don't make money as a writer, so in reality, I'm just a clerk.
Forget about reality. You don't have to act like just another cynical adult. Just say you're a writer. No one's gonna judge you. Come on, I just said something even more absurd.
Reality is what continues to persist even after you stop believing in everything else. You can never completely ignore it. I just can't understand the romanticism behind working for a multi-billion-dollar company that has no real interest in you, but only in what you can provide them. The reality will be tremendously different than what you saw it being and will disappoint you. Maybe they'll put you in some Mickey Mouse costume and you'll be sweating the entire day under the scorching sun.
How can you get anything done with that much overthinking? Right, you're a writer. You know, it's really not that different. What's the difference between you being a successful writer or not?
Well, People will look at you and recognize and admire you.
Isn't it the same for an unsuccessful Disney princess?
Well, no, it isn't. People don't like you, they like your character.
Your brain can't tell the difference between those interactions. Everyone just wants to be loved. And being loved is something that's in everyone's dreams. Doesn't matter what's your dream.
But writing is something different. Writing is not a dream or a destination. It's something you can never fully master. There's always space for development. Doesn't matter how exceptional or successful you are.
How can you even write something great if everything you see every day is this?
I have wild dreams sometimes.
Really?
Well, if this was a dream, it'd probably be yours and not mine. I'm just the ordinary, unmemorable cashier, remember? But you never know. I once heard about this guy who went to a coma without realizing it. And he followed his life normally, graduated high school, graduated college, had relationships that lasted until they ended, and till eventually he met the one. He got married, had a son, and he raised and loved that kid as any father would. One day, he sits on his couch and notices something off with the reflection in his window. He couldn't quite get it. Something was just off, and bam! He wakes up in a hospital bed, 15 years younger. He experienced 15 years of his life inside his head in that coma. None of that actually happened.
What happened after?
Well, he still mourns for his wife and kid, and constantly questions reality.
You gotta have a lot of imagination to not go crazy alone all night here.
I don't mind it that much. I think all of this boredom and monotonous work can actually give you some calming and comforting peace that's a lot easier to deal with in the daytime, full of noises and distractions.
My problem with monotonous work is you're avoiding doing any sort of exploration of self or rational thinking. If you're not constantly learning or doing new things, that feels closest to death to me. Most people are just floating. They're constantly being dragged by this unstoppable flow of the current. They're so focused on keeping their heads above the water that they don't realize they can swim.
I just can't understand one thing.
Why do we need these unreachable destinations like Florida or traveling across the world in order to feel some compelling sort of emotion? You could be in a small room or nowhere and feel something stronger or similar, as if upon arriving there will make you instantly satisfied with all the aspects of your life.
I think that only actually experiencing these things will provide us with these answers about ourselves, not just guessing what the experience was like based on what you read in a book. Being comfortable with the unknown and letting go all the needs to control isn't easy. Maybe going to Florida is actually what you need, even if you don't know it. Oh, come on, you're a writer, right? What could be a better story?
You still haven't lost hope trying to convince me to go with you, have you?
Thought it'd be easier to convince you than to try hitchhiking.
Come on. What?
What are you trying to catch?
Having trouble catching this bunny. It's like $20 and nothing. Come on. Come on. Perfectly lined up. Maybe it just wasn't meant for me.
I got $1 open.
Are you gonna do it in one try?
Why not? But you have to close your eyes and turn around.
Oh.
Now, wish it. You really have to believe it or it won't happen.
Oh my God, how?
You spent $20, I guess it's just fair. They made their money already.
Shut up.
By the way, you and him, how come?
Bad decisions. But how will you ever know if it's the right decision if you never make it? You only constantly keep making your own reality.
So you're definitely leaving in the morning.
Don't worry. Find another way to get there. I always do.
Wow. So I guess this is goodbye.
So it is a goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
Actually, I just realized I'm not that sleepy.
Me neither. Am I supposed to wake up in the morning and act as if tonight never happened, or is it the kind of moment to reflect on in the shower, wondering it could have been?
You saying you're coming with me?
Hey, I've been looking for you all over this place. We ain't done yet.
Leave me alone, please.
Jill, right now. You know that ain't happening. Ah! Get off! Stop!
Are you okay? Fuck.
Okay, watch your head. I need to grab some of my things. Stay here, okay? That'll be 1978. You need a bag? Sir, you forgot your...
Can I have change for the machines as well? Rough night?
Sorry?
Never mind.